10 things that no one knows about Tesla. Happy day everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We hope all of you out there are doing great like always. In today's video, we will be discussing 10 things that no one knows about Tesla. Number 10. Updates are sent via OTA or over the air. The automotive release from Steer now will be considerably better than it was when we first drove it away after the lease period. Isn't that odd? This is due to Tesla's frequent OTA software upgrades, which allow Tesla HQ to upgrade our car while it is parked in your garage or parking lot, updating the autopilot software to get us in the exact appropriate lanes on the road in cities and highways where we need to be in a certain lane to change roads, turn right or left has been one of the most significant improvements thus far. Other minor tweaks ensure that every Tesla built after 2016 is almost identical. If we have a problem with an OTA, we may email a complaint to Tesla HQ, and they will solve it with a software patch. That implies, unlike some operating software providers, the corporations will keep us on the road even if the program contains a problem. Number 9. On the infotainment systems, there is an explicit lyrics bar. If our children are in the car with us, we do not want them to hear adult language. That's why Tesla's infotainment system has an answer explicit lyric bar. Simply tick a box and songs that may teach children a language we don't want them to learn will not be played. This is just one of the slew of family-friendly Tesla's features that make the company's vehicles so appealing to families. How many other automakers have given so much thought to such matter? Number 8. While moving forward, you can engage reverse. Unlike conventional automobiles that requires us to place our foot on the brake and come to a complete stop, we may command our Tesla to reverse while it is still moving ahead. The automobile will come to a safe halt before reversing. This function is only available while driving at the maximum speed of 5 miles per hour, but it can help us navigate more swiftly and effectively. Number 7. There isn't any need for a child lock. Tesla, like all other cars on the road today, have a standard kid lock and on the back doors to prevent your kid from slipping out while playing in the back. But did you know that no doors would be usable from the inside at the speeds exceeding 5 miles per hour? When the automobile has come to a complete stop, we can only open the doors from the inside. That implies that everyone is always safe. There is one situation when this feature may be regrettable: in carjacking. There is no way out unless the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Given that we aren't the first to notice this, we are confident that an over-the-air update will be released soon to address this problem. Perhaps we could utter a code word or tap the screen to open the doors and flee for our life. What will the Tesla engineers come up with next? Number 6. Easter eggs, of course. Isn't it true that we can't discuss Tesla's feature without mentioning their Easter eggs? These are little applications that can be found all over the autopilot and infotainment systems and can help make driving a bit easier. Let's take a peek at a couple of our favorites. The emissions testing Easter egg, where the car can emit a variety of fart noises nearly everywhere in the cabin owing to its outstanding sound system, will delight your youngsters. Your kids or menfolk can have it appear as though anyone has farted in a variety of ways. Don't worry, the automobile can produce real smells yet. If we are ending the evening with a successful date, turn on romance mode to set the atmosphere. We also can create the scenes exactly as we go home to our after-dinner entertainment with a little warmth from the temperature control systems and appropriate music. We may also play beach buggy racing on the main screen when the automobile is parked and motionless, using the actual steering wheels, brakes, and accelerator to race the car on the screen around the course. This results in a gaming control console that is unlike anything else on the market. We may even race our passengers using the control on the screens in a 2-player mode, perfect for when we are charging our phone or to spice up the game night. There are dozens of more Easter eggs to keep everyone happy, including entertainment for the driver and passengers of all ages when driving on autopilot. Though most of them can be found on separate screen, some can only be found by pushing the Tesla button under particular circumstances. Let our ideas flow and see what they can come up with. Number 5. Automate your navigations. Did you know that the car will also take you from point A to point B on autopilot utilizing its navigation system? This implies that on most roads and in safe situations, we may direct the car where to drive while resting your hands on the steering wheel. This characteristic sets Tesla automobiles apart from their competitors. We must remain sober, aware, and have our hands on the wheel at all times, since the car will not drive us without our permission. Number 4. Lane departure and emergency lane departure are standard autopilot's features. Emergency lane departure avoidance is a function that will direct us out of harm's way if we haven't spotted another vehicle and are going to change lanes into its path, or if we are about to come off the road. This function is related to the lane departure warning system, which will sound an alert if we change lanes without first indicating our intentions to other drivers. If these occurrences occur too frequently in any scenario, the car may eventually slow down and flash its warning lights to notify other drivers that we may be in trouble. Authorities can slow us down and stop us in these situations without having to touch our automobiles. How? They can surround and stop our car, and the automobile collisions avoidance systems will do the same. How awesome is that? Number 3. Full self-driving. The first thing to mention is that we need to constantly have our hand on the wheel and our feet ready to slam on the brakes. Even if this is one of the most advanced self-driving systems on the market today, we can't fall asleep while it drives us about. If our hands are not on the steering wheel, the car will take measures to force us to regain control, like slowing down and turning on the warning lights. It can, however, guide us through congested interchanges and into the precise proper lane on larger routes, as well as slow and stop the cars on the streets with speed restrictions up to 60 miles per hour. We must reply if the lights change on us, but if the light change on the automobile in front of us, the car will respond. This amazing front-end sensing, which is available on Teslas without FSD, may have saved the lives of the two families when a tree fell on their automobiles. This Tesla function is available on all Model S and Model X cars manufactured after 2016. Number 2. Insane and ludicrous mode. Ludicrous mode is the Model S P110D is, for some reason, even more insane than insane mode on the Model S P85D. The paradoxical result of ludicrous mode is that it accelerates like a cat from a hot tin roof. 2.5 seconds to 60, anyone? However, it can also increase the car's range to over 300 miles on a single charge, making it the first electric automobile to do so. When it comes to accelerations, a Tesla in this mode may pull up alongside a Ferrari or Lamborghini and put their foot down, leaving the gas guzzler fighting just to keep up. The Model S P85D's insane mode uses the twin motors to accelerate to 60 miles per hour only in 3.5 seconds, blowing most other vehicles off the road when we put our foot down. Who says electric cars are boring old trolleys when they can humiliate drivers in 10-fold more expensive vehicles? Number 1. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration gave the Tesla Model S a 5.4 out of 5 ratings. The passenger cabins of Tesla are so safe that even if the tree had landed on the vehicle's roof, the passengers would have been secured. Why? The NHTSA's equipment for testing things falling from the Model S roof failed before it could smash the cabin in tests. This means that when their electronics aren't keeping an eye on us while driving down the road, these automobiles are quite safe. Last but not least, it is critical to point out that Tesla automobiles are exceptionally safe. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has regularly given Teslas excellent ratings in tests, and the Tesla Model S was formerly considered the safest vehicle on the market. The Model S damaged the testing machines during one of the tests. When thinking about how safe Teslas are, keep in mind that Model S roof is practically unbreakable and that Teslas are nearly difficult to tip over. Teslas do not tip due to their hefty batteries. And that's a wrap, my friend. We are sure you all enjoyed our video to the utmost. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment box if you have any views, opinions, or suggestions to contribute.